started.
RKN. Playing E4. So let's see. I played a Sicilian, so let's try just the old E4, E5. Get a Ruy Lopez. Okay. So let's play the main line, I think. Sometimes I play this bishop c4 move. But today I'm going to play, I mean rather bishop c5, but today I'm going to play bishop e7, the old main line. I could have castled and threatened the Marshall Gambit. Maybe I should have done that. Okay, but I haven't, so this is what I played. Now this is interesting. A lot of times they, after I castle, they play h3 to stop the pin. So I play bishop to g4 now. He can pin the knight somewhat annoyingly. He can take, I take, or he can, let me see, if I take first and then try and pin the knight. Let's just play this first. So if he pinned, okay, he played that. I was going to say, if he pins with the bishop, I was planning queen to d7 to defend the knight, and then I need to move the rook and unpin. But he just played here right away, so I can harass his bishop. And let's see, do I want to play, I think I do. I think I want to play c5. If he takes, I take back with the pawn. If he doesn't take, then I have other squares for my bishop, for my knight. My knight, I mean, I might push ahead with c4 and then maneuver my knight to the square c5. Okay, so now let's keep the bishop on this side of the board and go after the e-pawn. It's twice defended, twice attacked, so it's all good for now. 3 times defended. But I can disrupt that. But my idea was to play c4 and then knight b7 to c5. I'll have 3 guys hitting this pawn. And he's got 3 defenders, knight, bishop, and rook, so all stable. Now, this is a bit annoying. I think I might, do I want to take there? Yeah. The knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes, rook takes, and I can't even take here. Knight to here, maybe. Knight to knight d3, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Does not seem to provide much. It's kind of a blocked up position. So I can't leave this bishop undefended. Okay, let's just defend the bishop so my queen is free to move. And I don't really want to play a weakening move like h6, although that may be necessary to give my bishop somewhere to go. But h6, there's a possibility of a sacrifice. Knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, or bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Might be a little uncomfortable over there. So I think my idea is to move this knight somewhere. Move the F pawn, move the bishop, and then move the G pawn and kick this knight away. Let's see if I can arrange all that. Say like knight D7, F6, bishop F7, and G6. And if he takes there and I take, and he takes and I take, it's okay because I've defended the bishop. So pawn takes b5, A takes b5, rook takes rook, queen takes rook, a8. And then these two knights defend each other. The rook defends this bishop. And that creates a hole here on d6. That is a potential problem. But it's more annoying to have this knight on f5 right now. Aha. Let's see, this is still protected. Yes, rook and bishop. So anyway, this is an example of a closed position. There's no open files anywhere in sight. So slow maneuvering is the order of the day, I guess. So after f3, or rather after g6, the knight might take on d7. It might come into here. That might be annoying. So knight h6 check, king g7, check. Knight takes f7, queen to h6, and then king back to f8 to defend the pawn. Yep. Yeah, it's just a little bit awkward. Now my rook is in the wrong place. But I can play bishop to f8, so king g8, bishop f8. Maybe holds. If he sacrifices, that's a draw. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, check. And I can't escape the checks. I have no piece to block with. So white could get a draw if he wants. But if he wants to play for a win, he can't do that. I don't think that's playing for a win. Just because this bishop is shut out. If the bishop had a line onto g6, then that'd be much more troublesome. Okay, it's important to eject this piece immediately. Actually, he trapped his queen with the move rook e3. That's funny because this bishop f8 move is very natural. But the queen has no squares. Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, so he could have had a draw there. I don't know if his attack was worth anything more than a draw. We can look at it later, but this rook e3 cut off his only retreat with the queen. The queen had only these 3 squares back here that it could retreat to. There's no way of blocking. And the knight sack is not with check, so I can just take the queen. Yeah, I'm still going to take the queen. They can take
check.
Back. But I don't think there's more than a check here. In fact, the knight's trapped there.
White resigns.
Okay, well, that was kind of an interesting game in part up until he blundered there. So I think I will upload this and do a postmortem. So see you guys later. Bye.